Well. Can you believe it's another Tuesday morning? You are tuned in to GMAP1.com. Today is Tuesday, August 13th in the year of our Lord 2019. And this is Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise. I'm your host, CJ, and I'm here every Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. Central Time. And I am so thankful for you for being a part of this show, to supporting us and being involved and connecting with us every Tuesday. I want to encourage you to be here every week, and also let all your friends and your family know about what we're doing, because we're doing some unbelievable things here as far as sharing an unbelievable company to the world. So I want to thank you. I want to thank all our friends from around the world, all my family down in the Bahamas, and my friends over in Africa and in Europe and all over the United States. People are calling in and tuning in. So I'm going to get to watch this show later on in the day, because Tuesday morning is not really conducive to their schedule. So if you know someone that's working and needs to hear about Shaw Fremont and know about GMAP1 and the Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise show, you need to send them to YouTube and have them click on GMAP1.com and click in CJ or YouTube, GMAP1.com/CJ, and they can hear a rebroadcast of this show. So welcome, my friends. Welcome to this wonderful show. We're so excited to have you here. We've been having a great time over the summer, just being here every week talking about Leaders to Legends and this awesome company, which I'm going to share a little bit about with you in just a few minutes. But I want to thank you again for being a part of the show. Also want to thank our engineer and founder and owner of GMAP1, Pastor Kevin Strada, who is the one that makes us sound good every week. I want to encourage you to tune in and support this broadcast. You can go on and like it and become a free member as well, just like Shaw Fremont. Become a free member of GMAP1 Network and let him know that you are thankful for him making this platform available to all of us so that we can make a difference in the world. So today I'm excited. I'm really excited. We've been having a litany of interviews over the last several weeks. Started off with Coach Kim and Coach Pei, Coach Shay. We had Joy Nutrition come on, and we have more leaders that are going to be interviewing for the rest of this summer. So, ladies and gentlemen, you do not want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. And we have one of our very own, a great leader that's going to be our special guest today, Ms. Valerie Walker from Baltimore. I'm going to give you more information about her in a few minutes. But let me tell you a little bit about why we're here, why we're committed to being here every Tuesday. Have you heard of this company called Shaw Fremont? You know what? That's probably a great leading question that you can ask your friends and family, and that will give you the opportunity to really share with them what we have in our hands. Because I want you to know we have something very, very, very special. And Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise is designed to make sure that we get the word out around the world about sharing the love of Shaw Fremont, where we share the love of this amazing opportunity, an opportunity truly that makes a difference and a significant difference in the lives of so many people. We touch the lives of individuals who are hurting, some who are down and out, some who are down on their luck, some who are on the other side of the mountain or in the valley of life and feeling that there is no hope. That's why we're so passionate about being here every week, ladies and gentlemen, because we're not just here to broadcast the show. We're here because we really, as committed, we are mandated. We feel it's an obligation for us to make a difference by going out and sharing what we have to the world. Because what we have is great news. Now, I'm not talking about the gospel. That's the greatest news. But we're right somewhere up below there where we have some great news to help individuals change their lives in a very, very positive way. We provide hope. And there's some of you who've been around for a while who are listening to this, and you're part of a company right now, and you know, maybe you're not feeling like, you know, you're really being as impactful as you would like to be. Like there's much more that you have to give, but you're feeling like you haven't found that niche yet. I want to suggest to you that maybe you need to try Shaw Fremont. Shaw Fremont is that company that will give you the opportunity to be all that you can be, and in the process, help other people do the same thing. And that's what we're all about. We know there are individuals out there who are hurting and needs help, and so that's what we're committed to do. And I always say this. Whenever you have an organization, a company, a business, even in your home, that organization, that entity is no more powerful than its owner. So let me talk to you a little bit first about our owner. The leader, the legend, the one and only Mr. John Austin, who is rock solid. What do I mean by that? He has over 50 years in the industry, so he knows what he's doing. He's a master distributor. In fact, he's one of the few people in the world, yes, the world, who has built over 3 million persons in his business, and he didn't do it once, he did it twice. He had a situation where he lost his business, where his income and his business was snatched from under him more than once, more than twice. And guess what he did, ladies and gentlemen? He turned around and he didn't sulk. He didn't go and into the corner and hide and just went away. He decided he was going to just get excited, get back on the horse, and go and build it again. So he was able to build multi-million-dollar businesses several times after his businesses were snatched from him and unexpectedly. He's a nutritionist, a second-degree black belt, and a man of the cloth. I mean, what else would you want in a leader like that? But you know what? Even with all of those accolades, the thing that really stands out most about our leader, and again, a company and a business and opportunity is only as powerful as its leaders, he has a heart that's bigger than, well, in the United States, to say bigger than Texas, but I think it's all bigger than the whole North America put together, okay? This man just has a heart to help people. He has a heart to give. He has a heart to serve. And that is why we are, who are a part of Shaw Fremont right now, are excited about what we're a part of, because we know we're part of something great. And when a man has a vision, a man not just with a big heart, but a man of vision, you know he is someone you can follow. Here's what his vision. He wanted to bring honesty, integrity, transparency back to free enterprise. Bring it back to the business world, to this industry of network marketing, direct sales, because as most of you know, if you haven't known, you will hear, there's been a stigma attached to what we do and how we do it, when the reality is that it is truly the only level playing field that exists in this world, where anybody from any part of the world, any part of the whatever they did growing up, whether they were educated or not, whether they were smart or not, whether they were a great athlete or not, whether they had born with a spoon in their mouth or without a spoon, silver spoon in their mouth, whatever they had, whether they were an accountant or just a janitor, it doesn't matter. Anyone can be a part of what we do. And so that is what John Austin laid out for us. He brought us the opportunity for just the individual with very little or nothing to be successful. And that's what I love about what we do. So here's what he did. He put together a plan and took all of his expertise, experiences, and successes and brought it to the table. So he said, you know what? Why should we have to have individuals pay to come and help me provide products, great products to the world? So he made membership free. Did you hear me? He made our membership free here at Shaw Fremont. You don't have to pay to start your business. You can start your business with absolutely no money out of your pocket. All you expect to do is share the love, and then you find the product that you want to buy or to purchase or to use for whatever it is going on in your life. You can do it. There's no stress. There's no pressure. There's no sales tactics or anything to try to make you do anything you don't want to do. You do it out of the comfort of your own home. You don't have to travel here or there to go and buy. They ship it directly to your house. I mean, what else can you want? And then what he did was he made it so that the members, once you become a free member, you can share in the company profits. So here it is. You start the company for free. You can actually get an income or earn an income just by sharing what the company has already put in place. There's never an obligation for you to purchase a product to get paid or to advance or to do anything. You don't have to be on an auto ship where they're taking monies out of your account every single month and shipping you products that you don't want or you don't need. We don't keep your credit card on file, so you don't have to worry about anything negative happening there or being afraid of giving your information out, because a lot of people are these days, and rightfully so. This is a world where it's crazy. The internet is a great thing, but there can be things going on there that may not be so good. So, or you might be afraid of certain things. You know what? So because of that fear, we don't keep your credit card information. You buy a product, they ship it to you, everything's gone. You start all over again. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's what John Austin put together. But he didn't stop there. He put together a litany of products that will literally change the world. Why did I say that? Because these products are the absolute best products in the world. He developed products that were designed to repair, restore, and to really to regenerate our bodies from the inside out, but also from the outside in. He gave us products that would cleanse our body, products that would give us the nutrients, the minerals, the vitamins that we used to get 30, 40, 50, 60 years ago. Well, even more than that. But these days, because they're depleted in the soils, we don't get them anymore. So he provides us with products that give us these minerals and nutrients and vitamins that the body needs to help to repair and to restore itself and to regenerate itself. He gave us products to help us to build up our immune system so we can fight against the pollution, fight against the germs, fight against all the attacks of the pollutants in the air, all the negative things that we're being our bodies are being bombarded with in the air, in the water, and everything we touch, we see. Everything is out there. It's just fighting our bodies so that we're aging quicker and getting all of these sicknesses and diseases. But what Sharp Free Mart did through John Austin was provided us with product that actually work, product that actually build up our immune system. And then to top it off, he provided us with a particular product that everyone is talking about. If you haven't heard about it yet, you will soon. A product called the Hydration Drops. What does that product do? It actually hydrates your body so that your body is able now to be the best that it can be, because it gives it that vehicle to transport all of these nutrients and vitamins and everything into our blood cell so that our body can actually function properly. So, ladies and gentlemen, John Austin has done an unbelievable job as our leader by providing great leadership, providing us with great products, but he even went another step. He makes this opportunity available for you to be able to be compensated just by sharing the love of Sharp Free Mart and the results that you're getting from using these products, and he even pays up to 100% of the profits to the field. In other words, he's committed to you more than most of us are even committed to ourselves. He's allowing us to be able to experience some great financial reward, because, like we say on Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise, we have to be healthy, but we like to, and we have the ability to be wealthy, and we have the wisdom to be able to use both of those for ourselves, our families, but also to help others around the world. So I want to bring our guests on, but before we do, I just wanted to just let you know that we have a great interview today with Ms. Beverly Walker. She will be our special guest today. But before I introduce her, I want you to know a little bit about Leaders to Legends. Leaders to Legends is a group of individuals that is committed to helping individuals become all that they can be and to become leaders who will make a difference in the lives of others. We have a team that's committed during this summer to really help each other become ambassadors. Not just ambassadors as far as a title in the company Sharp Free Mart, which is one of the top levels that you can be, but ambassadors to the world where we can share the information about Sharp Free Mart to those individuals that are looking for something, looking to make a difference, looking to find something better to help them get out of the sickness and the pain that they're going through from their physical, but also from their finances. people are hurting financially. I was reading a study the other day that said that if we can help individuals make just an extra $300 a month, it will prevent a lot of people from going into bankruptcy. So we want you to be a part of this, and all you have to do is connect with us, and we will help you become a part of Leaders to Legends. So we have some great leaders with Coach Kim, Coach Pay, Coach Shay, we have Darnell. I mean, I can go on and lead names after names, but Valerie Walker is one of our leaders, and we are going to interview her today because as part of Leaders to Legends, you hear all the trainings, you get a lot of information, but sometimes you want to know a little bit more about the leaders from a personal standpoint, who they are, what they are all about, what's their background, so we can get to know each other on a more intimate level so we can work cohesively as a team. So I'm going to get out of the way now that you know all about Shaw Fremont, let you hear a little bit more about one of our leaders who is going to inspire you, encourage you, and let you know a little bit more about why she got involved with Shaw Fremont, why she is one of our leaders that's becoming a legend. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce you to Ms. Valerie Walker out of Baltimore, Maryland. Valerie, are you there?
I'm here, CJ. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you just fine, Valerie. So thankful for you for being a part of this show. I was really looking forward to this from you. We made the commitment to put you on. I've been waiting for this day, and we're finally here. So, Valerie, I know that so many people out there have heard your name. They've seen your name on our Marco Polo, on our Coach's Corner. They hear you responding on different trainings. But tell our audience a little bit about you, some things that we may not know. What's your background, where you're from, family members? Tell us a little bit more about you so we can get to know a little bit more about who Valerie Walker is.
Well, hello?
You're breaking up, Valerie. So,
let me see. Can you hear me better now?
There you go. I can hear you now.
Okay. I'm a native of Mississippi. A lot of people don't know that because I've traveled so many places. And from Mississippi, I spent time in New Jersey and back to Mississippi, then California, then to Maryland. So in short, I did around quite a bit. And during that time, I lost my mom really early. And I say that because that put the thought in my mind to really be about taking care of my health, our family's health, because she passed away at such an early age. And I didn't realize how much of an impact that would continue to make in my life that I became a server. I just love working with people and helping people in any form of fashion. So that took on, for me, the profession of occupational therapy, where I became a certified occupational therapy assistant and provided rehab for a number of years and taking care of people with all kind of conditions and diseases. And after I retired, I knew I wanted to keep doing something to help people. So once I got out of the rehab, I continued to work with men and women formerly homeless. I worked with seniors in low income housing to help them, to be a service provider for them, to help with any needs that they may have had at that time. And as I was approaching retirement, I knew I wanted to do something different. And I thought about how, we live in a great country. Sometimes people take America for granted, but I don't. And I've seen so many people come here with nothing and pull themselves up by their bootstraps and make something of themselves. And I said, you know what? I can redo me. And I just said, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do something different and just become an entrepreneur and do something different. So out of that, I started, because health was foremost in my life. I had challenges myself with obesity. I had challenges with breathing, asthma, different things with my joints and what have you. And I said, I'm going to focus on health and wellness. So as I help myself get better, I can help others get better and give them that hope that, we can all do this together. So I tried different areas, and one after another, once I got to Shop Free Mart, I knew that was it. No holds barred. I knew this was it. It provided excellent products. It provided excellent top plans that just kept getting better and better and better. And not only did that get better, the products and the services that our company provides continues to get better, and it's just astounding. And I'm just so excited to be a part of Shop Free Mart and a part of this family of Shop Free Mart. Everyone is so supportive and just loving. I love our catchphrase, just share the love. When people know you care, they will listen to you, and they will know that you have something that they want. And so that's pretty much my story. I'm trying to keep it short because there's so many things that I've done in my life. If you have any other questions, CJ, are you there? Hello. 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 Oh, great! You can hear me. Thanks, Kim. Yes. So, some of the other things that I'm really excited about is that we did have a time when our group came together, and that was at the Roundup in Branson, Missouri. And it was so wonderful to meet everybody and to see people face to face, to get to meet people like Dr. Wheaton, who has provided us with the 200diseases.com resource book. Any disease, just about anything you can think of, disease or condition, there's information in there for us to go to help us, and to help anybody. We can refer anybody to that book. So I just love that ebook. It's a great resource. And if you haven't gone to it already, it's 200diseases.com, 200diseases.com, www.200diseases.com. So, and I love to sing. That's another thing. A lot of people, some people know about that, but because I love to sing so much, and I've had, when I lived in Los Angeles, I've had different experiences where I was able to be on this movie with Denzel Washington. And if anyone knows about Denzel Washington, he loves to come into different communities and support the communities when he does a film. So he was in our community and our church. He used our church, and our choir got a chance to sing. And not only did our choir get a chance to sing, they chose one of my solo parts in one of their segments. So that's another thing that a lot of people don't know. And one of the other things is that I did get another singing opportunity, and that was with thousands of people. But I also jumped on that because that was with Michael Jackson. and we did when Michael Jackson did the Super Bowl halftime, and we had to practice to perform with him during that time. So I was really excited to have that opportunity. So I'm just thinking back on different things in my life that a lot of people don't know about in my life that I've had some opportunities to do. I love to sing in my church. I love all of the activities that we do there and outreach for the community.
Well, can you hear me now, Valerie?
Yes, yes.
Thank you so much for sharing the personal stuff with you. That's what our audience want to hear. They want to know about the fact that you can sing, you perform with Michael Jackson, you have a heart and a passion for what we do. And I just want to apologize. You know, say technology is great, but it always has its challenges, right? And I always think whenever we have something great to say, something always comes up to try and stop us from getting the word up. But that's not happening today. So thank you so much.
CJ, I just want you to know, CJ, that I am so sorry, man. I'm here laughing at myself, man. That was my fault. I am so sorry, man. You do not have to blame anyone else except me.
Okay, well, hey, guess what, though? To God be the glory. We're on, and we're going to move forward. And so thank you for that. You got you there. I was talking to Valerie. She wasn't hearing me. And Valerie, I was apologizing to you because I think I've called you Beverly a couple of times. Please forgive me. You know, that's
okay.
I need to take some more of my products so I can get rid of those fogs in my brain. But reality, that's what I love about this show, though, is that we're live. It's real, and we speak from the heart, and we're not holding anything back.
Right.
I was just thinking of how much we have in common, you know, with your commitment to helping those that are homeless. You know, I work for the transition home for homeless men as well, and so I know that takes a labor of love. That is something that you have to do from the heart, and I could tell that you have that kind of passion. But I love the way you say that you had to do you. You had to do me. You decided to become an entrepreneur because you felt that was a way of you now being able to give back to individuals that you know are hurting, and because of your personal experiences and having to deal with your weight and ailments and pains, that you wanted to give back in that way. And that is, my goodness. That just really speaks volume to the kind of person that you are, and that's what I love about Shaw Fremont. What John Austin has done is he's attracted like-minded people who love people, who love to give, who love to share, and who love to serve, and that is really who you truly are. And so thank you so much. Yeah, I remember meeting you in Branson, and we connected right away because I saw, not just heard, but saw a person who is truly who she says she is. And I want to thank you so much for that, and thank you for being a part of Leaders to Legends. But let me ask you this. I know you kind of hinted at it in what you were saying, but what really was the thing that drew you to Shaw Fremont? Because I'm assuming, like a lot of people that are listening, this wasn't your first rodeo. It wasn't the first company you've ever been involved with. What was it about Shaw Fremont that really got to you and say, this is it?
John's vision, John Austin's vision. When I heard the recording and I just listened to his voice and his conviction, and the vision was so clear, it just makes sense.
Right.
It just, to take care of people and show them a better way, and with integrity. That's your the foundation. He's a man of God, and he stands on that foundation. And that's what drew me in, and I'm here. You know, This is it.
Right.
It's a great company. If you haven't checked it out yet, go to our website and check it out, and find out for yourself the products, the testimonies of people, how we're changing lives. Lives are being changed.
Right. Yeah. Wow. That is awesome. You are so right, spot on with that. That was one of the things that attracted me as well, Valerie, is that I saw someone now who had a vision, and he made it very, very plain. It wasn't like it was complicated or was there was any trickery to it or any highfalutin, thing that carrot dangling out there to have you chasing after. It was just simple. Hey, it's free.
Right.
Buy the products if you like it. You get results, you buy it again. If you don't like it, just don't buy it. This was one of the first companies that I really had no problem, Valerie, of sharing it with others because I knew without a shadow of doubt no one could get hurt by telling me they bought the product and it didn't work. They bought a product and they're still they're still having them shipped to my house every month. They're buying these products and they're taking money out of my account every month. All those problems were out of my life.
Yeah, they're gone.
They're gone. And what I love about it is that everyone just benefits based on their efforts. If you want to just put enough effort in it to pay for your products for free, you can do that. And we're not mad at you.
Right.
If you want to build a big business and replace your current income, you can do that.
Yeah.
If you want to go beyond the stars like a lot of the individuals of leaders of legends, understanding that it takes time to build a strong foundation and build an income that's going to be insurmountable, where you're able to make $10, $15, $20, $30, $40,000 a month and beyond, you can do it, understanding that it takes work and it takes time. A lot of time people get discouraged because they want to make $40,000 a month when they've never even made $4,000 a month. And understand that, it is a process. And what we're doing with Leaders to Legends, and you are so connected with this, you understand this, that we can only become a legend as we build it step by step. How do you agree with that? Is that your understanding of how this is working?
Most definitely, CJ. You have to be a product of the product.
There you go.
And when I started taking the product, I started with the hydration drops. Oh my goodness. Just the way the excess water in your body, it takes it off. And I used to have issues with swellings in my ankles and my legs, and it started taking it off. And as I shared it with other people, I'm just inviting people to just take a look. And they were like, oh, yeah, I want to try this out. I see value in this. This can help me, And so I just invite people to just take a look at it for themselves. And when they see, they'll see a match there. Oh, yeah, I have this condition. This can help me. I have that condition. Yeah, this can help me. And when you become a product of a product, they just look at you. Oh, your face looks clearer. You're losing weight, aren't you? Yes, I am. You don't have that swelling like you used to have. I'm like, no, you ought to try these products, And my other testimony with Pure Silver, oh, my goodness. When I had calcium deposits around my eye, and it made a little knot on my eye, and I could feel one on the inside of my eye. I started taking the Pure Silver internally as well as putting it on the knot externally, and within 2 weeks, gone.
Wow.
So that's and there are many more testimonies like that where people are helping their body heal itself by taking these products, the Shop C1 products.
Wow.
So anyone out there listening, I would advise you to check out the website as well as 200diseases.com.
You heard it, folks. 200diseases.com, which is free ebook. Another word, not four-letter F word again, a free ebook that you can learn all about the different maladies, sicknesses, ailments, pains, anything that you, a friend, a family member is going through, and we have the answers for you, at least some type of solution that you can help yourself. But you know what? We have great products, Valerie. We have great leadership as far as Mr. John Austin. But tell me what your experience has been with working with other leaders in the company, and especially leaders that may not necessarily be directly connected with you as far as the makeup of the company. And what does that mean to you?
It means a lot because there's an automatic family there. There's an automatic connection. And so there are people that will reach out to you, or you'll reach out to them, and you're embraced, you're taken in, and you're supported, and you're uplifted, and you get that education, you know, to know all about your company from beginning to end. You know, we take it for granted when, if we have a 9-to-5 job, we just, I got to get up, I got to be there, I got to do this, I got to do that. And then sometimes everyone doesn't make that shift when they go into an online business, a home-based business. And it's important to make that shift. And I find that the leaders are helping us make that shift, you know, to take this professionally, to just hone in on the information that's on the site and to share it with other people. And as we educate one another, to keep building our teams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, and then we have those weekly calls, our leaders that do the weekly calls. Elaine, Askin, Vic Patrician, so many people.
We have Dr. Wheaton. We have even the CEO comes on during the week sometimes and have meetings as well.
Right,
Is that right?
John Austin, right. And Dr. Wheaton, Dr. Stan Harris. I mean, these are, I did get to meet Dr. Wheaton, which was really, really needed, and Dr. Harris. And Branson. But the leadership is awesome. The leadership is wonderful, and I thank God for the leaders. Yeah. And Kimberly McDaniel, Tate, Coach Tate, as well.
You know what I'm telling you, that's again.
Darnell.
No, absolutely. And these are all individuals that are part of our Leaders to Legends. And we have made a commitment to really touch the lives of people this summer. We started it off in July, and now we're into August and going through September. We have a commitment to touch lives in a very positive way. And I just want to know, have you seen just a difference in being on the training calls and listening to some of the testimonies that people are sharing? Have you seen any difference in your business as far as your personal development? Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, that's so funny you should ask, because people are actually coming to me now. You know, I was constantly putting out the word, and people were like, yeah, you know, and they were like, oh, yeah, I'm going to come back, I'm going to talk to you. And then all of a sudden, it was just like, I said, I'm just going to stick with my training, and I'm going to just, you know, keep putting the information out there, just so that people know, hey, have you heard of us? This is what we're about, putting out my flyers, social media, talking to people, talking to businesses. You know, we have the fundraisers and sharing the fundraising information to people. And all of a sudden, people were just coming to me and just telling me, you know, I want what you have. And I was like, wow, this is great. You know, so you know, sticking with the trainings and the meetings and the calls, and staying in the back office, finding out what's going on, it really does pay off. It really does pay off.
Wow.
In more ways than one. It pays off for your physical well-being, as well as the continual income stream that you can make, depending on how much effort you put into it.
Wow. Yeah. That is so true. Ladies and gentlemen, you are tuned into GMAP1. This is our weekly broadcast of Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise. My name is CJ. I'm your moderator, and we're so happy that you tuned in with us today. We're so happy that you found this broadcast and you're listening to it, even though you're not listening to it live. We thank you for being a part of this. I hope you're hearing something that will touch you in a very positive way and encourage you, if you are not involved with Shaw Fremont, to find out about us, become a part of what we do. You can go to www.shawfremont.com. If you've already been a part of it, but maybe you've just been holding back because you're not sure, you're sitting on the fence, I'm encouraging you today, get off the fence. Get involved, because I promise you it will make a big difference in your life. So we want to thank you for coming here. We're here every Tuesday at 9 a.m. Central at GMAP1. We want to thank again our engineer, Pastor Kevin Strada, for being here every week and supporting us. And please support this radio broadcast network, GMAP1. We want to make sure keep them going and keep them in place where they can be here for us as we present Shop Fremont to the world. We have a very special guest on the call today. We're interviewing the one and only Miss Valerie Walker out of the great city. Well, most of us know that it's a great city. Some maybe know. I'm not going to go there, but you all know what I'm talking about. The great city of Baltimore, Maryland. She's a committed leader, a positive leader, a passionate leader, and one who loves to sing. Valerie, you just was telling us a little bit about how you build your business, whether it be through social media, getting on a training calls, inviting people to maybe even have a one-on-one. But let me ask you this. As you build your business, and you talked about John's vision, what would you say is Valerie's vision? Or tell us some of your goals that you are looking forward to accomplishing as being a part of not just Shop Fremont, but part of this wonderful team called Leaders to Legends.
Sure. Shop Fremont is the best opportunity that I've ever come across. And I wrote down some goals, and some of those goals are, and it is in helping people again. I want to be in the community, and I like to help the seniors. I love working with seniors and helping them with their help. So some senior organizations have reached out to me where on a continual basis I can come and talk to them about their health and wellness and share Shop Fremont with them as well. And on top of that, I love working with the youth in our community as well. And so I want to reach out to our youth. A lot of people, sometimes we just get really frustrated with young people and we're not taking the time. And God has placed it on my heart to take more time with our young people, to show them the love, to show them that we care, and to show them that there are other opportunities out there for them. And that they don't have to just go to the street and do what the world says, So those are the two opportunities that the Lord has really, put on my heart, as well as goals for just being a leader for my family, my siblings, my brothers and my sisters. I'm the oldest of 6. One is passed on, but it was a total of 6 of us. And to help us with our issues with health and wellness, and not just them, my whole family. So that has been one of the goals. And I love to travel as well. So my family, since I retired from the job that I previously had, and now I'm a home-based entrepreneur online, that I plan to travel with my family and friends, and so that's something that I want to do more of as well. And just, you got to spend that quality time with family. And so that's one of the things that also was important with me. And leaving a legacy that means something to my family, that means something to the community, wherever I live, even impacting the world. Shop Fremont is all over the world. So, and when you travel, you can take it wherever you go and share it with anyone.
That's
so
true.
I want to impact the world as well, and just sharing the love. So I get excited about it because it's just like the sky's the limit. We have to continue to put the effort in it. No matter what, we have to continue to put the effort in it. So I love it. I'm sticking and I'm staying.
I love it, I love it. You know, as you're speaking, I'm just thinking of, I'm looking at what you're saying, and we have so much in common, Ms. Valerie. I mean, I love to travel, as most of you probably know. I love family. I mean, just this week, I had about 20 members of my family that passed through Chicago on their way to Wisconsin, and we all just came right here to my house, and we had a wonderful time. They were traveling all the way from the Bahamas. Some of them flew, some of them drove, but they just ascended here this weekend, and we had a wonderful time. By the way, I have to confess that was the reason why I missed the call on Sunday night. I do apologize. I hate missing those calls. Those coaches, the leaders, the legend calls on Sunday night are so powerful. But I there had to be at least 35, 40 people here at my house, Miss Valerie, where, again, that whole concept being with family and just connecting with them and sharing with them with what we're doing and them being excited about it. And I love it that you, again, have that same ideal I have of creating a legacy for my children and my grandchildren. I want them to be talking about Shaw Fremont for the next generation and the next generation. And I love your heart to help the youth. I mean, even at my church, we have a lot of young people between the ages of 14 and 18, 19 years old, some just finishing high school, going into college. And I really feel bad for the youth because they're so bombarded with just so much craziness in this world today where someone has got take time to pour into their lives. And I thank you for being that type of person and have that as part of your vision and your goal to touch the lives of our youth. I mean, there's so much about you that we're learning today. This is what I love about this call and this series of interviewing leaders and legends, because I never would have known that you were the oldest of 6 children. I never would have known that.
Yeah.
And never would have known that you love to sing. You know.
You know what, TJ? The other thing that I forgot to tell you is that I am single. I've never been married.
Hey, guys, are you listening? Wait. Guys, please listen up. Turn the volume up. Go ahead, Valerie. Tell us about your singleness.
and I've never been married, and I don't have any children. You know, and I am still looking for that special someone.
All right, guys. Can you cook?
Who knows where God might bless that person to be?
Hey, that's right. Can you cook, Valerie?
Oh, I love to cook.
Oh, she loves to cook.
I'm from Mississippi. Do I need to say any more?
Because we will get you hooked up today on the show. You keep talking, okay? You can call into 302-202-1110 and tell our host, Pastor Kevin Estrada, that you are in line or you are eligible. We don't want anybody that's not qualified to call, please. So just put a disclaimer there, okay, Miss Valerie?
That's right, most definitely. But I got to thinking, I told them everything. I said, well, why didn't I tell them that I'm not married and I've never been married and I don't have any children? Might as well just share that as well.
That's right. You know what we've got, and that's what. And you not only are you single, the children can cook, but you're an entrepreneur. You're a business builder.
Yes.
You're a woman of vision, a woman of passion.
Yes.
My goodness, that's not a package deal. Oh, my goodness. Single guys. The only one single guys calling in, okay? So, yeah, we have so much fun on this show. This is why this show is here every week to just do that, just to get to know our leaders on a more intimate level, and that's what it's all about.
Yes.
So, Valerie, I'm so happy that you took the time to be with us today. We have a few more minutes left here, so I want to thank all our audience for tuning in and all of our leaders to legends that are tuning in. And I'm going to say this also. Make sure to get in touch with myself. You can call Coach Pay, Coach Kim, or one of the other leaders, or just let us know on Marco Polo that you want to be one of our interviewees, because we are going to continue to have these kinds of conversations out there so that people can know that, you know what, Shaw Fremont is great. We have great products. We have a great compensation plan. We have great support. We have great training. We have great leaders. But we are all one big happy family, and that's what it's really all about. You know, I always said, Ms. Valerie, that You know what? When I made a commitment to be a part of Shaw Fremont, I made a commitment that I wasn't going to ever join another network marketing company again. Because if I can't make it and be successful in Shaw Fremont, I'm not going to be able to make it in any other company. And that's the reality of it. I mean, where in the world can you find a company that has everything, all of these positives, and then it's free? And the camaraderie, the connectedness, the unity that we have. I mean, even in Leaders to Legends, I'm thinking 90%, if not more, of the individuals are not in each other's downline or team. It's like we just come together now. And I know that is something that's close and dear to your heart. And tell me how that makes you feel, knowing that, you know what, I'm doing this, even though that person that I'm sharing my story with, I may not definitely have a direct compensation from them buying a product, but it still makes me feel good to know that they're part of Shaw Fremont. Does that make you feel good?
Yeah, it's like we're all linking that chain, and we want to we want to make that chain strong. You know, we want to keep each link connected. So that's what came to mind as I heard you talk, you know, about our connection, and so how we reinforce lifting up one another and supporting one another, and even though we might be in different teams, as we share the love, we also feel the love.
Yes.
That's the way I feel about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is reciprocal, isn't it? And you know what? And I love the fact that what we do, everything we do with Shaw Fremont is based around principles that are taken from the Word of God. You know, where we give and we sow and we help and we support, we encourage. In other words, we really give in the good news and the information to help people make a transition into their own personal lives. And we want them to not hold on to it, but go out and touch somebody else. That's why I know at the beginning of the show I said that, you know, Shaw Fremont being put together to touch the lives of others, one individual, one person at a time. We want to hydrate individuals one person at a time. We want to change that person's from hopeless to being hopeful one person at a time. That's what we have an opportunity to do. I know every week I'm always surprised at how fast this 1 hour go by, Ms. Valerie. So I always ask my guests. This is a very special question because I always love to hear the answer. Is that and I know you've been working and targeting the young people, but I know you have encounters with your peers. I know you have encounters with people who are older, maybe it be aunts or uncles or relatives or friends who are older, because you know a lot of us baby boomers right now are we're taking care of our elderly family members, but we're also taking care of the younger ones. Well, what if someone is looking at Shaw Fremont for the first time? They are in that position of hitting that fork in the road and trying to decide if they should go left and be a part of Shaw Fremont, go right and just leave it alone or do something else. What would you say to that individual to encourage them to really take a serious look at what we're doing? Again, not just with Shaw Fremont, but also with our Leaders to Legends. What would you say to that individual?
I would ask them, I said, obviously, if we're talking right now, something that's going on in your life hasn't been working for you. And if it hasn't been working for you, Shaw Fremont just might be what you've been looking for. You need to give it at least 90 days and to turn your life around.
Wow.
You know, if they're in a fork in the road, they're looking for something. They've been waiting for something. They've been hoping for something, and they've come to the self-realization that what I have been doing hasn't been working. I'm looking for something else. This could be it.
Yeah.
And like I said, once they take the decision to start being a product of the product, it speaks for itself. Your
That's
body
right.
will say, "Hello, where have you been all my life?" You
That's
know.
right. Yeah.
hmm That's the
Wow,
way I
that's so
feel about
powerful.
it.
I'm hoping you're listening to those very pointed words. I'm hearing her say, "Take the plunge. Come on, be a
Right.
part of the team. Be a part of the team," because the reality is that you absolutely have nothing to lose and everything to gain. You have areas in your physical body that you can have more health, better health, be stronger. You mentioned having to love to travel. I mean, what would it be like if you had to travel and everywhere you went you had to, have oxygen mask on or can't get around and do things with your family members, or you get tired for just walking for 1 minute or 2 minutes. You know what? And if you are in that situation, understand that you don't have to stay there. We have products. We have what you need to get you to where you can be more productive and enjoy those times with your family. Enjoy those times traveling and seeing the world and sharing the love, not just in your state, in your country, but all around the world. And it's just a heartwarming feeling when you know that you have everything in your hands to make that happen. And and so I'm here hoping that those that heard your words of realizing that this is something different, and I understand this also, Ms. Valerie, is that things don't just happen by chance. At least I don't believe so. I think that even my being connected with Shaw Fremont, your being connected with Shaw Fremont, the other Leaders Legends being connected to Shaw Fremont was by divine appointment. And there's some things that has happened since I've been with Shaw Fremont, and things that has happened since I've been in Branson that I can testify and let you know it was not by chance. The relationships that I've built, the connections I've built, the positions I find myself in right now was not by chance. It was divinely. I know that God had something to do with it, and I know that you feel the same way. So thank you for giving us special words of wisdom. I don't know if there's something else that maybe you thought you wanted to say and you didn't get to say it, but we have 3 minutes left before I close this show out. And ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise. We have our special guest, Ms. Valerie Walker, out of Baltimore, Maryland. She's been a wonderful guest, and she's given us some real intimate insight into her life, even to the fact that she's single, available, and taking names and numbers. And so I kind of add the last piece on there, Ms. Valerie. But is anything on your heart that you feel you want to say to our audience before we close out?
Thank you so much, CJ, for this opportunity. I really do appreciate it. It was an opportunity for me to stretch, and I just thank you for that so much. And I just want to share with all of our listeners, do not let your condition dictate your future.
Oh,
your future can be better than your present condition.
Wow, you could drop the mic on that one right there. I was going to close it with something special, but I'm even going to say, I feel like I'll just be undercutting what you just said, because those words were piercing words. Those words were powerful words. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say thank you for tuning in. I want to thank you for being here every week. I want to thank you for your commitment to supporting what we do here at Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise. I want to thank you for sharing the love of Shaw Fremont. I want to thank all of our Leaders to Legends for being a part of the show. And if you didn't catch it, you might be listening to it later on. You might be listening live. That's fine. I understand that. But thank you for tuning in, finding it, and listening to the show, because I'm sure you were blessed today by our special guest, Ms. Valerie Walker, all the way from Baltimore, Maryland. Ms. Valerie, thank you so much again. God bless you.
Thank you, CJ.
You have a wonderful.
God bless you.
Yes. That's what we do it here, ladies and gentlemen. We have fun. Sometimes things don't go exactly like we want them to, but we don't let that bother us, because we know we have a mission. We're on a mission to change the world, and that's the most important thing, and that's what we keep our focus on. So right now it is 9:59, and I know I have to get out of the studio right now so we can get to our next show. So thanks again for tuning in to GMAP1. We're here every Tuesday at 9 a.m. Central Time. We look forward to our next interview. I'm not even going to tell you who the next person we're going to interview is, because I want it to be a surprise. I want you to come in and listen, but I'll tell you this. I know it's going to be powerful. I know it's going to be informative and insightful, and you don't want to miss it. So we'll see you back here next week. Thank you. Have a wonderful day, all of our leaders and legends. To all our Sharp Fremont family, go ahead and share the love. God bless you.